It'll make it much easier for us filming it.
Look at it, he's not even waiting for you to say yes or no.
Yeah,
He's just,
I'm just doing it.
Let's back
come on,
and
Don.
Now we'll just have to pan to the left and that's it.
So you ready, Heather, out there? You ready?
I'm ready.
You're at 6 o'clock over here. On the snuzzle there.
Maybe say hello.
Thank
He's
you.
on. Oh, there we are.
All right, Jay, ready when you are.
Alright.
You guys are on first name basis, I like it. I switched it.
Hello, and welcome to the village board meeting of March 28th. I'd like to call the meeting in order. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Heather.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
I don't speak to
You don't?
another thing.
What don't you have? A packet?
No.
Microphone.
Oh.
It's okay, I'll yell.
No.
What are we doing for you now?
Never mind.
We can pass it on. All right, so welcome everybody. I just wanted to say that we, a few of us have saw and heard from Daryl, and it looks like he is in better shape than he was originally, and I think we'll be on a good road to recovery. There may be even a sighting tonight here, so we'll wait and see. Maybe he'll surprise us. So right now, I'd like to open this up for public comment. Please come up to the mic and state your name and address, and keep it to 5 minutes.
Richard Walder, Webster Citizens Action League. I live at 20 Elm Street. I just came up tonight to wish Daryl a quick, rapid recovery and hope he returns to the board soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, we appreciate it. All right, so let's just jump right into business. Is there anyone else that has anything first? All right, we're gonna close the public portion and move right into village board business. Did everyone get a chance to review the village board meeting minutes from March 14th?
Yes.
Everything looks good to everyone?
Yep.
Heather didn't make any errors?
Yep.
Right. So then I'm gonna ask for a motion to approve the village board meetings for March 14th.
Second.
Oh, I second it.
All right.
There's only the.
Trustee Lindsay?
Aye.
Trustee Lauer?
Aye.
Deputy Mayor, Mayor Bax? I mean, Ippolito.
Aye.
He slipped in.
No, that was good. So we will also look at the March 25th workshop meeting minutes.
I
I did not
apologize, I
have any
just
questions.
cycled in. I figured mine were.
Yeah, it obviously was short enough,
Yes.
so easy to put together. I did not have any questions, anyone from the board, nothing?
No.
Okay, so I will also ask for a motion to approve the March 25th, 2019 workshop meeting minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Trustee Lindsay?
I can get too big.
Trustee Lauer?
Aye.
Trustee Ippolito?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. All right, so it looks like we have some budget modifications and transfers. So let's, we'll just talk about it real quick here. So we are taking from snow removal personnel, $3,387.50, and moving into operations and maintenance of equipment. We are also doing from snow removal personnel, $1,660.83 to operation and maintenance equipment. We are moving from contingency, $4,000 to engineering professional services. And the sewer fund modifications will be digester repair of $475,02 to engineering professional services. Anyone have any questions? I could summarize them if anyone needs any more information. So I would ask for a motion then for these budget modifications.
Okay, motion.
And I'll second it.
Trustee Lauer,
Aye.
trustee Lancy,
Aye.
trustee Alito.
Aye,
Motion passes.
thank you. Claims and warrants. I think Jude, you did bills tonight, right?
Yeah, I didn't really have any questions.
I didn't miss the priority.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, if no one has any questions, I'll have a resolution to approve the claims and warrants.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Trustee Lancy,
Aye.
trustee Lauer,
Aye.
trustee Alito.
Aye.
Motion passes.
I like the way we're getting this now.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
You like it?
It's easier to read.
Yeah, I
Nice.
so too.
Whose idea was that?
That would be Chris's and Megan's.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I will do that.
All right, financial statements for February.
Those will look a little bit different as well because we just got everything inputted into the new system.
Mhm.
So I think it actually is a little bit cleaner as well, and it's not so many pages.
So what do we approve,
You don't have to make it take a
you're
vote.
just
it's
showing it to us?
Yeah, just kind of where we are at.
Okay. Do you wanna go over or highlight anything, or no? Anything special you need to highlight?
I don't think so.
No?
Jake?
Okay. Any questions from the board?
No, I didn't really.
Don? No? Okay, just checking.
Just let us know though if there's anything confusing, because I think we can put it in a different way if it's too confusing.
Oh, no, I don't think, I
I
think
didn't.
this,
That's the red.
I think it's easy to. What red is? Red is
Where are
means you're in the hole.
You're up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
yeah.
All right, so, agenda item 5 is a resolution to authorize a transfer to the Village of Webster capital checking account for $162,152.66, which is the current balance of the North Avenue Connector Project Reserve Fund. And this is to allow the payment of the bond anticipation note due no later than April 3rd, 2019 to Greene County Commercial Bank. So, if no one has any questions, I will also ask for a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Yeah, and I'll second it. We'd already
Yeah.
discussed it.
Yes.
Trustee Lauer,
Aye.
trustee Lancy,
I did with
Trustee Alito.
Christine yesterday.
Aye.
motion passes.
All right, so we have another one for a resolution to authorize a transfer to the Village of Webster capital checking account for $100,000 from the Village of Webster savings account and $30,261.34 from the Village of Webster deposit checking account for $15,007.50, interest $115,253.84, UOW portion of ban to allow payment of the bond anticipation note due no later than April 3rd, 2019 to Greene County Commercial Bank.
I'll make that.
So I'll ask for a motion.
I make that motion.
I'll second.
Trustee Lauer,
Aye.
trustee Lancy,
Aye.
trustee Alito.
Aye.
Motion passes.
All right. So now we're gonna ask for a resolution, so, to have Christina sign an agreement with Burke Group. And this, I believe, is for the GSB service agreement, correct?
Yeah.
So
And you wanna talk a little
I
bit about that?
don't fully understand it, I just got it yesterday, but it's basically to help us to make sure that we're staying on track with GASME which is there who kind of makes the rules for accounting, just making sure that we're doing the right thing.
So you did, we just got this yesterday?
Yeah.
Did Don look at this yet?
I
From
don't
the legal
think
one?
so.
So do you want, need time to review this before we sign it tonight?
She
or-
said we do have time. We do have until another couple weeks, but
I would like legal to have time to review this,
I don't really understand it.
right?
Is this the whole thing, or is it just, it looks like there's not a
No, there's just a
signature
big
page
bunch.
somewhere.
Yeah, there is no, you're right.
It's weird. You must have got cut off. I've got it.
Oh, here it is,
I
okay.
got it.
All right.
Sorry
Still
about
yours?
that.
Yeah. I only got 2 pages.
I'm sorry, Don.
And you have this?
Take a copy here. No, I didn't get to that.
Here, you can have mine.
I can, that's mine, we'll give,
Sorry about that.
we'll give the deputy mayor his.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. So do you want to bring this to the next meeting then, so we've done some time to go through it?
Yeah, why don't you table it and bring it up at the.
You guys good with tabling it?
You?
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
That's what we-
So,
Need a motion to table.
okay, I'll ask for a motion to table it then.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Trustee Lancy?
Aye.
Trustee Lauer?
Aye.
Trustee Alito?
Aye.
Motion passes.
So we'll be looking now for a resolution for Deputy Mayor Lito to sign easements for 99 and 105 Orchard Street for storm sewer improvements, which I believe this has already been discussed. Jake, do you have anything to add, or?
No, I think all the questions have been asked. It's down on Orchard Street. There's a line running north off of Orchard Street. There appears to be a private line, but there's significant flooding. So we just want to get these agreements out of the way, so when the weather clears up, we can get in there and see if we can get that line running or install a new one, and the homeowners would pay for the materials.
Okay.
At that point.
So I'll sign these here for them to you. Did you guys have any questions?
No.
Don obviously reviewed this
Yeah, I looked at them.
pretty
We,
decent.
we made one change, and otherwise Jake is an expert draftsman.
Thank you.
Good job, Jake.
I would agree with that. All right, so I would ask for a motion to authorize myself to sign this.
Okay.
Make that motion.
I'll second that motion.
Trustee Lancy?
Aye.
Trustee Lauer?
Aye.
Trustee Alito?
Aye,
Motion passes.
thank you.
Well, we're moving right along.
Is the village gonna pay to record the easements, Jake?
What?
Probably, but it's nice that they're on one page.
Because you'll need that one other TP 584 form to go along with it,
Okay.
but before you take it down to the clerk's office.
Is it okay that I did it on one,
What?
both properties on one resolution? Is that okay?
No, that's fine.
We can do a resolution, anybody to sign that TP 584?
No, that's, you can sign that.
So, attorney, you're up.
I noticed that sitting in front of my chair was this budget. Is this the treasurer or clerk's tentative budget?
It is.
All right, so, it says, according to section 5-508 of the New York Village Law, the village clerk shall present the tentative budget to the board of trustees at a regular meeting held on or before the 31st day of March. So, and it says, at such meeting, the board of trustees shall review the tentative budget and make such changes, alterations, and revisions as it shall consider advisable. So, if you want to make any changes, this is your time to do it. You can always make changes after the public hearing.
Right, yeah.
But if you don't do them tonight, you can't make any changes until after the public hearing.
Right.
If you don't want to make any changes, I'm just wondering where the bike racks are in here somewhere, but that's okay.
It is in there, we did not call it out, but it's in
It's
there.
in there, so,
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
It's in there.
It's under drinking fountain.
all right, it's under drinking fountain, I got it. So, if you're, so then, if you're gonna make changes, there's some specific things you gotta place on the record here if you're gonna make any changes.
Right.
If not, then there has to be a public hearing between now and April 15th. And there's gotta be
We missed a couple
there's
of
gotta be,
steps, right?
there's gotta be,
We did that.
all right,
We had a
so,
special meeting on Monday.
Yeah,
So technically, this could have went in next week.
We had a meeting on Monday here this week,
Right.
reviewed this,
So we won't
okayed
have-
it,
yeah.
and moved to make a meeting. So I'm sorry that Heather did not let you know what happened.
Oops.
Yeah.
So it's like,
April, what'd you say, 14th?
it's gotta be the 15th, so.
It's the 14th then,
yeah, at 7:15.
right?
Wait, oh, I did write it down. Oh.
And did the notice state the compensation proposed to be paid to each member of the board of trustees?
It did.
All right.
Looks good.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, and it's been in the paper today.
So we did have some questions and some small little changes that we did on Monday and then,
Well, Monday's fine.
right, last Monday, this Monday.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we should be all set. Nothing looks like she changed since we did that.
So I just wanted to make sure
Good.
that
Good date set.
the law was properly followed, that's all.
Okay, I appreciate that. So, is that all you have for us?
That's all I did.
Wow.
Oh, that's not bad.
So we're gonna jump right down the aisle here to my friend Will and go over code enforcement.
Okay, just a couple of things and an observation. First thing I want to talk about is, which isn't on here, but it's a recent thing, and the reason I want to bring it to your attention is you might get some phone calls, but I'm starting to get complaints from an address, it's 14 Southwick. It's an abandoned property.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is, the first thing I did was I notified New York State and added it to their list of abandoned properties, and they'll contact me to see if a bank is taking care of it. But right now, I think a bank is paying the taxes on it. When I checked, thank you, Judy. So, which means they may or may not have a maintenance company taking care of the property, but I'm gonna find that out. The second thing I'm doing tomorrow is posting the property. And the third thing I did was I contacted Joe Rieger, the police chief for the Webster Police Department, and we had a long discussion about it this afternoon. One of the things that I struggle with is when it's an abandoned property, if you got squatters or something like that and people go in the building, the police may or may not be able to remove them, but they can't charge them with trespassing, because the owner is the one that has to press the charges. And so I said, well, what happens if I post a building? And I say, no one's allowed to go in there without a C of O because the water's shut off, the heat and electric are shut off, and the gas and electric are shut off, because I made the phone calls to the water authority and to RG&E. So it's not livable, it's not sanitary. He said, that's a good question, I don't know. Is it, because I don't think our code addresses, the police will enforce this. So, and trying to track down the owners is very difficult. And he's also helping me to find out where the new owner, or where the existing owner is living. So,
And are you legally allowed to post on the private property?
Yep.
You are?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a good first step.
So,
Yeah.
when you're posting no trespassing?
nope,
What are
nope.
you posting? When you say I'm posting, what does that
Do
mean?
not occupy.
Do not occupy?
Yes, because it's an unsafe, it's unsanitary, unsafe. Our code actually addresses that. When we passed that new law, you remember that law we passed there?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, for unsafe buildings.
Yeah.
Plus, in the state property maintenance code, it also gives the code enforcement official the authority to post buildings that they know fall under that category of unsafe or unsanitary and so on. So,
Was Joe gonna get back to you?
oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
we've got to work this out, trying to figure out. Because, one of the things he said, well, if the fire marshal posts a house,
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I was thinking.
it's one thing, but I don't know you know, we have to have something in our law to do that. That, and I'll have to talk to other
Well,
municipalities.
did he say that if he finds somebody on the property, they won't remove them from the property?
Well, they can, but they can't charge them with
Well,
anything.
but do you really care if they get charged with a crime?
Just get
As long as they're not on the property, that's the important thing,
Well,
if they're not
what-
there.
To me,
Look at, Don, look at me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
One of the things that we were running into as a problem is they would say to the people, you need to vacate. Oh, we've got permission from the owner, we're renting the property. And until they can verify that's true, they can't remove them. That's the problem he told me he was having, so.
Okay.
So, I mean, thankfully, we don't run into this often,
Right, it's not so.
but when we do run into it, it's like, by the time we get to it, it's already so far gone, and so.
Well, there's no liability on the village's part if somebody decides to occupy an abandoned building. And if they get hurt there, they do whatever, that's their own risk.
So I get it,
So, you prefer them not to be there,
yeah.
but it's ultimately whoever owns the property's responsibility.
So you're saying you don't see any benefit to doing the posting, don't like.
Well, no, go ahead and post it, but I don't see it as a big deal that the police can't arrest the person.
right,
Because the village doesn't, wouldn't think you would have any interest in prosecuting these people. What's
no.
the point, really? Even if it's accurate, but
So you have no idea where the owners are at all? Just
I do not.
absolutely-
No,
mean,
I
it's
did
not
a
like
search
they
on the
have
web and-
rehab or something.
no, they may have something, he said he's gonna contact the sheriff's department, because the police have been called a
See,
few times
this
to the
is-
house, you know, for drug-related activities
Yeah.
and other things going on, so.
Mhm.
The
That's
other
where,
thing-
that's where it's kind of odd to me, so if we post don't occupy it from a village,
Yeah,
and the police go there and they say, no, I have permission from the owner,
yeah,
aren't you in the same situation?
absolutely.
So it may not be worth any of your time.
Yeah.
But
well, but at least might discourage
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the whole point.
discourage
Yeah.
people in the
Yeah.
first place if they, at least it shows that the village is aware of the property and is aware it's abandoned and, you know,
And
and
the
that
neighbors
and
need
that
to
somebody
know
may be
that.
watching the
Neighbors will
property.
know. They, the people that go into that
Oh.
house come in
So
from.
it's probably still a good idea to put the no occupancy
Catherine's
signs
Court.
on it.
Catherine's
you.
Court.
Just make them, by order of the village code enforcement officer, make it real
Oh, is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about there?
draconian sounding.
Take a picture of my badge and put that on.
There you go, right.
I wouldn't
So
do
they're
it.
going into that house from Catherine
No,
Court.
don't just go to Lowe's and buy a little, you know, like. no
I already have
Christmas.
them.
No,
You
he's,
do?
yeah,
Yeah,
he's got
it-
that.
I have the ability and the power to do
you
that.
said code enforcement. You should put the picture of the Daryl that you sent.
Somebody will sit down.
Don, look at me.
That would deter people getting off the property.
Pay attention, Don.
Wow.
They're coming into the house from Catherine Court.
Yes.
So, we'll finish his report here, so we can adjourn.
The other thing is, if you guys hear from anybody and you've got a question about code enforcement, give me a call. Somebody had talked to Jake, I think, about the awnings on the front of 5 West Main Street. I already have a permit for that to have that replaced.
Takes
Oh,
time.
you do.
I just asked you about
Oh, you, I thought somebody.
Yeah, somebody asked me, and then I
Oh.
asked the question you said.
So,
What are you muttering down there? I can't hear you.
and he's yelling at me.
No, I think as Al asked me, so I just asked Will the next day.
Yeah.
Tuesday, because I know where they were in it, I know they were hooked up, so.
Yep.
What,
So,
might have been.
but either way, because usually I'll have the answer, so.
Thank you.
And that's it, I mean, the rest is just the run-of-the-mill stuff.
So nothing else you want to highlight?
Nah.
Okay. Very good. We're going to turn it over to Mr. Swingle.
The only thing I have is request for authorization for the mayor or board's designee to sign a agreement with the community development block grant.
Oh.
That's the one we discussed.
Yes,
So you did that, right?
yes. From our standpoint, it's all squared away, but they're setting resetting the map April 1st, so it's got to go, the contract's got to go through all the channels before April 1st, which is Monday.
All right, so you need a resolution to authorize you to sign it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Jake can sign it.
Oh, okay.
All right, done?
Sure.
Yeah, all right, I'll ask for a resolution.
I'll make that list.
And I'll second.
Trustee Lancy?
Aye.
Trustee Lauer?
Aye.
Trustee Alito?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Sewer, anything on the sewer?
It's flowing.
It's flowing.
Flowing.
That's
Yes.
good to hear.
Yes.
Okay.
Not even no update right now.
So there's a public notification for bond anticipation note, principal and interest payment on the bond obtained on April 3rd, 2018 for $725,000 will be made in the amount of $747.50 no later than April 3rd, 2019. And this bond was issued upon financing of the North Avenue Connector project. Next meetings is the village board workshop meeting of April 2nd, village board meeting April 11th, and the village board meeting of April 28th.
Now, what are the times on all of these?
Those, per Heather, they're 6, per Don, they're 7, so we have to come, no, we have not ever made a resolution to change the time, so
No,
they have to go back to 7. Unless Heather sends it to the paper wrong, then we'll come in at 6.
Okay, so we are sticking
If you're
with
picking up
7,
what I'm
okay.
laying down.
So a learning curve there.
Yeah, there's a learning curve.
Yeah.
That will talk, make sure it's time.
Look at me, look at me.
Look at me. That was good. That's good.
Now you know.
Don set right up.
I was a little scared too.
You're violating the open meetings law, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
They got notified.
It did. All right, does anyone have anything else they want to talk about? Nothing.
No, just happy Daryl's doing great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can join us soon at the next meeting.
Did you want us to put the sign code on the next workshop?
The what?
Daryl was going to, let you guys know from the planning and zoning recommendation based on the sign code, remember our guest that came in?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So, Daryl had recommended that we put it on the next workshop,
Mhm.
so that's the only item I have for that.
To discuss further.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I was talking to Will about, we get together and make our 1,000-foot radiuses on
Oh,
a map.
Right, that was one thing I was going to ask you after the meeting. How are you doing on that?
Just got to print it.
I've requested the map. Will's gonna print it up.
My cousin sees.
And then you'll see how easy or difficult it
This
is
is the
to
Explorer.
figure out where
We're
small
literally
cell towers should go.
print out
Yes.
1,000-foot circles on transparency, so we just lay them on top. Figure where it looks like it's gonna be.
Okay.
I think that's the easiest way.
About the sign code. So I'll put that together and send it to you.
So if no one has anything, I will ask for a motion to close the meeting.
I make a motion to close the meeting.
I'll second it.
All right, we want, if we can check the data books too, I think this may be a
I think
record.
this is gonna be the quickest ever.
I'd like to just check.
Sorry, Daryl,
All right, meeting adjourned.
Very good.
you really need a gavel.
28 minutes.
Wow.
Wow.
No,
And it wasn't rushed, it was
Are you working on getting our,
it-
is the camera off?
good.
So Heather, where do you need me to sign? The note?
It is now, I don't know.
You are? Where am I signing? And I gotta
It does
sign
have
both of
the-
them?
Theirs is still on.
So somehow you got
This one up here. So I'm signing this.
Jake, need you.
I'm there.